guest today is Dave Steele, and he is a poet, and he just recently had a tour in America, and I sadly missed it, but I'm really, really honored to have him on the show today. So, Dave, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Deborah. It's great to be here.
Yes, and so David, Dave, were you always a poet?
No, I'd never written a poem until I started losing my sight. I worked as a singer for years. I was a touring act that used to perform at a lot of like cruise ships and hotels. I did a couple of musicals in the UK and a musical in the West End in London, and worked as a singer for the best part of about 20 years. So music and poetry is the same thing to me. And what happened was, it's a really kind of bizarre story, and still to this day, every time I tell it, I get quite emotional. I was really struggling with depression, and my sister, who also has RP, had advised me to go on to some of the support groups on Facebook to speak to other people that were going through the same things, to try and help me to come to terms with everything that was going on. And through that, I got speaking to some people in my area, and I found like a reason or something that I could do, a purpose to be around. And all of a sudden, I just started writing poetry, because music and poetry is the same thing to me.
Right, I
And
agree.
yeah, it just started flowing. I was writing. The more we were going through as a family, I was writing every day, sometimes 2 or 3 a day, and it just went on from there, and it just started spilling out for me. And people would say to me that the words that I was writing was helping them come to terms with what they were going through, but then they were also using it as a tool to communicate to their friends and family. And that, being able to have that impact just made me come to terms with what I was going through as well. And it just gave me a purpose. And I just thought, this was going to be a journey that was going to change everything for me. But I never realized, where it would go to. And it's certainly taken off in the last sort of 5 years.